Welcome to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. I'm your host, man, Socrates, and I'm here with my homeboy, Known G.
What's
What up
going
with you,
on,
brother?
man?
Nothing much, man. Early on this early Saturday morning, man. So we got three things we want to get into, man. First, man, let's talk about these damn monkeys escaping in Mississippi.
Yeah, it's a wild story right here.
So it was supposed to be a truck carrying 21 monkeys from Tulane University in Louisiana. And somehow he ends up on I-59 in Mississippi, which makes no sense to me, heading
Yeah.
to Florida. And five monkeys supposedly escaped from the trailer, and then one of them, I don't know, I think they said one or two of them they still haven't caught.
Yeah.
But well, how do you feel about this shit though?
I don't know. It just seems like a weird place for some monkeys to escape, for one. And obviously, I mean, anybody can crash on the interstate at any place, anywhere, like I, that. But to me, when you're traveling with infected animals, and then you're in a state like Mississippi that has a heavy black population, and you just know we know the history of experiment on black people in this country. And I know it's just an accident, it could just have been an accident, random accident.
Uh, that
But
wasn't no fucking random accident.
right, that's the thing. I'm trying to play both sides of the fence right now, but it don't add up. It's a weird thing. They caught some of the monkeys, but you don't catch all of the monkeys. Like, it's just too much of it's too many things that are just wrong with the whole situation. Um, you drive trucks, so you're looking at the trajectory of where the trucks are going. It didn't seem right
Yeah.
from where it was leaving, or
So
where it was. It's just too many holes for
because
me.
supposedly he was supposed to be taking those monkeys to Florida for what reason I don't know, but they was
Mm,
coming from Louisiana. So I-59 is damn near in the middle of Mississippi.
mm,
You coming from Louisiana, going to Florida. What the fuck are you doing on 59? Like why not take 10? The
mm,
10 could have took you all the way to Florida. Like you had no business being over there on that side. And
mm.
then this shit happens in broad daylight. Not only does
Broad
it happen in
daylight.
broad daylight, he's the only vehicle involved in this accident. So the truck just all of a sudden overturned. How? What was you doing for that to happen? Did you fall asleep in the
Mm,
middle of the fucking day? Or was this purposely done? Because they've never showed the driver, they've never given the driver's name, and you never see the name on the side of the truck or the trailer. So what company was he hauling this for? And then
yeah.
if you look at this trailer, man, shit, it look like them doors wasn't attached anyway. Them shit look like they paper thin. Like what are they holding?
Exactly, and that's where you have to scratch your head and ask yourself what was going on, because us not knowing the actual company, and I don't know if there's other information out there. I don't know if we haven't done our complete research to know if
I
there's
went
more.
searching.
Okay,
I didn't
and
find nothing. So
yeah, so it's like, who and why do we have infected monkeys traveling throughout the United States? And we know these monkeys are already, they're not indigenous to this land. And I'm pretty sure with them being loose, they're I don't know if they're invasive, but they're not supposed to be running around in the south part of United States of America. I know that. So that's already an issue. We don't know if they could affect the water supply. We don't know if they could affect other animals, biting people.
and,
Uh, that's just not, and we as a public, we don't know. We got vague information of what's going on. So it's
and they
something fishy going on with this, and there got to be something more to it, and
yeah, this was
people
playing. This was definitely
involved.
playing. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
this
how it
was
come.
definitely playing. Because
Yeah.
they were saying that so they were saying that the monkeys had herpes, hepatitis C, and
Mm,
COVID-19. So
mm,
I think one of it's either between one and three of those monkeys that they never caught that was at the time still on the run. So like my thing is this: what if so what happens with the hunting in that area? Like because if those monkeys go out there and like bite or scratch or do something else to another one of those the animals and stuff, then like will they be infected with this shit? Or
Exactly.
what happens if a person runs across this monkey and hasn't seen this story about it and decide that he want to try to catch it and it attacks him? So
Exactly. Yeah, that's and that's what I was just bringing up. These monkeys are not, they're not native to the land, and the animals are not gonna know. Their bodies are not gonna be immune to anything that the the monkeys may come and pass on. We don't know what they had, and saying all these things that they have. I mean, COVID, herpes. Like if that's all true, I mean, we already know that's a problem. Uh, you
exactly.
know, and like you said, the hunters, the people out there in the woods that are, that are game hunting. I mean, what if they run into one of these monkeys? So if we still have some on the loose, so yeah, this is just a fishy situation all the way through and through. I wish there was more information about what was going on, but uh,
No, they keeping that on the wraps. I just think it
clearly,
was a setup.
clearly,
They're
and
trying
to
to
me,
take us
it
out.
has to be a big private. It's probably a big private company that's behind.
Oh,
Uh,
and I
this.
seen earlier that Tulane said that those were not their monkeys, but the monkeys are not infectious. If they're not yours, how you know they're not infectious?
Yeah, that's
So,
a double sided statement right there.
exactly.
Now, now I had heard that there were three monkeys loose. Of course, they went down to one monkey being loose. Jasper County, Mississippi. Mayor Socrates, you talked about how far off the damn path to Florida that Highway 59 is. You going up north in Mississippi when you could have really, if this truck was on the way to Florida, there was a more efficient way to get to Florida. And it just don't sound right. Jasper County, Mississippi, they say it's like 84% black. Uh, why are you trying to release something in the middle of Mississippi? Like
Of all
that,
places, that this could have happened, that it happened in a predominantly black town in Mississippi, county in Mississippi,
Mhm.
and in broad daylight.
Yeah.
And
and look what the search team look like, bro. This was the search team, bro. Come
Look like
on,
a
man.
movie set. Don't even look like they searching for nothing. They look like they
Bruh,
just out there taking a picture real quick and hop back in the truck.
man, them folks they like they just picked them guys up out of the jail and say, "Hey, man, come out here and take some pictures for us real quick." Those some of the trustees.
I mean, yeah, and it was definitely limited information on all of this stuff. To be honest, man, it don't sit right. The path that in which they took to get it there. Were these monkeys being transported? What was the reason for these monkeys to be diseased and all of this and that? Um, the driver told local law enforcement that the monkeys were dangerous and posed a threat to humans. That's what the sheriff officer said. He said we took the appropriate actions after being given that information from the person transporting the monkeys.
So
Now,
what
who he
happened to
worked for?
him
Who signed his hit that dude's check? Because they know who own these damn monkeys.
exactly?
You know,
And
it ain't that
instantly, like
hard.
he let them motherfucking monkeys out and got on down. I'm out of here. Y'all deal with this shit. I'm gone.
He also stated that you had to have PPE equipment to handle these monkeys. Residents are urged not to approach monkeys, of course, this and that. You know, it's just like this is like a movie, bro. What the hell is going on?
Oh, it definitely just sounds like a movie. It sounds like a movie all the way through and through. Some random truck is transporting some toxic, disease-ridden animal. They escape. Somebody gets bit, and then we got a zombie apocalypse on our hands. You
Just
know.
wait for a month from now. One of these monkeys gonna be and did something to give somebody some type of disease or some animals or the deers or whatever gonna start running. rabbit and all that stuff, and then they're gonna blame it all on this monkey. So now it's gonna be a whole quarantine. It's just about to be COVID all over again.
No, we not trying to wish on that, man. I hope it just stay there and we don't
They need
hear
to
no
find this
more of it.
motherfucker. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, man, it's definitely wild though. And when you hear these situations, especially with these broad statements from Tulane and the sheriff department, but then they're making double-sided statements. They're not really trying to tell you the truth. You do think that that type of stuff could eventually happen, so they can not have the because we all know it's so they don't take the blame. It's all so they don't. If something does happen to where a big portion of the wildlife get infected by something or humans get affected by it, they don't get blamed for it. And it's crazy because how corporations and big businesses and all these people can hide behind their lives, but us as individuals, we can't do that. Like if I'm just by myself hauling something and I crash it, they're gonna you're gonna know my name. You're gonna know I did it.
Shit, boy, you're gonna be all over the
I'm,
news.
I'm gonna be all over the
Trucking
news.
company, because if you look at it, they show the trailer,
Yeah.
but the trailer is all white. It has no type of name or anything on it, but they never show the truck. You
Hmm.
never see the truck throughout the whole pictures and all the videos that they've been showing and everything. The truck is never there. So if
Yeah.
the trailer overturned, that truck did too. What happened to the truck? Where did
Yeah.
it go? Because I know the driver ain't get up and push it back over and drive off.
And this is where it has to do with somebody with some deep pockets. I mean, this is something
Yeah,
where they
they
were
covered that shit up
connected,
fast.
and they hit up the police departments in that area, the law enforcement in that area. Don't say nothing, give vague statements. There's people with pull, man. Like,
Keep them on the need to know.
yeah,
Tasha
you know,
Marie in the comments. What's up?
yeah. So
Yeah,
definitely a wild
keep
situation
them
there in
on the need to
Mississippi
know,
with these
man.
monkeys, for sure.
Shit, and then I'm out here on this road. I just went through Mississippi, boy. I made sure my door was locked, windows up. I ain't even take my dog out of Mississippi. Nah, buddy, we ain't walking around here.
Hop out, see one of them monkeys just waiting for you.
This shit is just crazy to me, man. But we can move on. We can move on to something because I know Boss Man Jay was talking about yesterday about these officers in in Mississippi that was arrested and charged, and these are the two sheriff officers. So, Boss Man, you want to give us a little insight on this story?
Scheme that allegedly involved members. Federal agents say they busted a drug trafficking and bribery scheme that allegedly involved members of law enforcement. Authorities say 2 county sheriffs and 12 other law enforcement officers were indicted in Mississippi. They're accused in a years-long conspiracy to traffic drugs across the state in exchange for money. The FBI says the officers provided safe passage for drugs that, in some cases, were delivered to Memphis and as far away as Miami. Some of the defendants allegedly escorted the drugs across state lines.
The next step is delivering accountability for everyone who's betrayed the public's trust.
So this shit crazy, bro. So 2 sheriff officers and 12 officers, man, was arrested and charged with drugs trafficking in the state of Mississippi. Like Mississippi is on fire. Like these motherfuckers got some everything going on. Y'all got monkeys on the loose, and y'all whole police department is some damn drug dealers, big time drug dealers.
Yeah, state lines crossing, trafficking.
I
Like this
mean,
is
from what I
crazy.
understand, this was a multi-county thing. A couple sheriffs, these are sheriffs, but it was state troopers. It was it was a network. So
So they had a whole little mob thing, mafia type shit going on. So are they going to be hit with a RICO?
Mm.
Right.
Probably not. I mean, you know, does the state and federal government, do the feds want their, do they want their police departments under a RICO? I mean, for the public image of the police departments.
I mean, it's out there now.
And this
Shit,
my first time seeing these two. Bruh, come on.
what?
Damn, man.
Man, you already come on, bro. You knew what it was. When I heard it, I already knew. I already knew what it was when I heard it. I said, oh
Damn,
yeah, them
man.
ain't nothing but some niggas, that boy. I was just being. I was like, yeah, them ain't nothing. That was a bunch of niggas doing that.
Yeah, they got the taste of that money. It seems like they might have went on one or two runs and made some money, and it just started getting good. And they got down in obviously a network of other people that felt like the money was good.
And you can't, man. I mean, you got to think about it. So you for them to be escorted across state lines and this and that, all those big time boys in those counties, they had their hands in all their pockets.
Mm.
And them boy were eating off of it, so I know they hurt too now. But now they don't got that. They don't got that police protection. Well, everybody was wondering how they was getting away with it. Now you know.
Oh, now everybody gonna start snitching. I
Oh,
mean,
hell
now
yeah.
we're
Man,
gonna
listen,
try to trace back to, and it's gonna trace back to the cartel, most likely. Um, man,
I ain't going
this
down
happening
like
more
that.
and more. This happening more and more across America. I mean, we a consumer society. We love money, 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 and niggas will do anything for money, money, money. So it's not surprising. These guys get as much overtime as they want sitting on the side of the road.
Sleep.
You know, but with that allure of fast, easy money, man, folks will do anything. So
That
not
shit crazy.
surprising.
I don't.
Very
I
alarming.
can't say.
Very alarming, but not surprising. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. And you gotta we have to understand as well the easiness of it. I mean, when you have the guard, the police, you have the badge, you have the attire. You know, it's
So
like
you ain't gotta worry
almost
about being pulled over.
you are the people who pull people over.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
it's just easy for them.
yeah,
And I'm pretty sure there was some good fast money, man. Shit,
the
I
paranoia.
ain't mad at them.
The,
I ain't mad
that's
But
at them at
how
all.
long? How long did it go on? We don't, we just hear the news, but
They said
shit,
it.
these
Yeah,
motherfuckers
they
probably
said a
been,
year. The
come
news
on,
said a year, but I mean,
they
Yeah, I'm
don't
let's
pretty
just
know,
be
sure
motherfuckers
let's just
don't
be
it
know.
was
honest.
way
And,
longer than that.
and let's be honest, man. Like these are the ones. These are the guys they probably wanted to get caught. Uh, because in my opinion, drugs just don't stop moving because a big bust happened. Because these certain people, that game continues on.
Yeah, get them out the
Because
way so we can put somebody else in. Cause those boys probably started to act like they was too big for the program and getting in the way, and they
hmm
probably were asking for more money, and they was like, all right, so we
yeah,
just
get
gonna
you.
go ahead and do
Yeah, we're
this.
gonna
Get
get you
your
up
ass out
out
of
of
here.
here. We're gonna go, what I'm saying? Gonna get you up out of here. You doing too much. You asking for too much, or getting too flashy, or you piss somebody else off, another sheriff's office in another state or area, because that's the whole thing. It's hard to keep people on one accord when you doing that type of stuff, when you trafficking and all that. Everybody got to stay on this one accord and this one
Hmm.
frequency together so it works. But once one, it'll take one person to be doing too much or getting too extra, and it might be these two right here.
Yeah, and
These two.
and I hate to say it, man, but we know how our people are. We don't want to see the next person getting more than us. We don't want
We
to see the
gotta, we
next
gotta see,
motherfucker.
we gotta see the ethnicity of these other 12 officers. We see these two. What are those other
Look, you
12
think
officers
look
look
at these
like?
motherfuckers? You think they working with some white boys? Let's be for real, man.
Hey, but when
Shoot.
you the local police like that, you know what I'm saying? The only people who can, come bust you is the FBI. So I know you were just talking on the previous episode. Casper Tail doing a good job, or no?
No. That ain't even his
This
doing, bro. That
this ain't his work. This ain't
yeah,
his work. You don't think?
man. That man, hey, you know what? He probably did do this. He didn't get his coke supply. He probably did do this shit.
Yeah, it probably
Oh,
is getting
y'all gonna cut me off? Okay,
yeah,
motherfuckers.
yeah.
'Cause I think, man, I don't know what they were thinking putting that man in office. Shit, he got to be the poison
I
she
mean,
fucking.
we got lab monkeys in Mississippi. We got corruption being uncovered.
Some of the
Needless to
bribes
say, it's
were
a lot going on in Mississippi right now, man.
Man,
A lot.
hey,
So,
that's why I named it Mississippi on fire. Shit,
Yeah.
yeah, these motherfucker boy. Hey, I would say it's a great time to be in Mississippi, but I don't know that money flow that's about to stop now, and y'all got fucking monkeys running around with all types of shit that you don't even know. Because they only said herpes, um, hepatitis, and COVID. Shit, them monkeys probably had more than that. That was just to name a few.
but also we're gonna have to zoom out because there's so much going on in the country itself. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody know about the SNAP benefits running out over this weekend, bruh. These people devilish, bruh. They doing this right before the national feast of Thanksgiving coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna starve people right at this moment, and like I said, the stock market's still going up. Hey, it's
Mhm.
Bitcoin, all the cryptos, we still pumping, but the average American, bruh, hey, we're gonna have to do something.
And that's why I was saying the other day, man. I feel like a lot of this stuff that's going on now is just a cover up or to something bigger. They trying to hide something, so they putting all this other stuff out, like um arresting those NBA players and coaches that was caught in this gambling thing. Then now these officers, because they making all this shit national news now. Then the
Mm.
monkeys escaping and all that, but they not talking about the government shutdown. They're not talking about this man that we put in the office as a president that just has one of the most foulest mouths I've ever seen on a president that says anything and cursing on national TV. And then, what I'm saying, it's a lot of government workers, bro, that still has to work and not get paid.
Yeah.
So,
It's not a good time right now for the average working man in America, man. You in the hundreds of millionaires though, hey, you doing good. But the average American right now, man, it's kind of messed up out here. So we'll have to keep an eye on that political environment because something got to shake, and it's a couple different ways this can go. And this all actually fit into the whole Project 2025, bro. If you know, you know. It's
mhm.
crazy.
Oh yeah,
And oh my gosh, I just even heard about the plan that they got for Jamaica, bro. Saying that they want to make that a smart country like they did Hawaii, where
oh, so
first you
they
got to wipe
flooded it on purpose.
man, got all kind of patents for weather manipulation, changing the course of hurricanes. And with this hurricane, it did change course all of a sudden to hit Jamaica because it was at first projected to go not even hit Jamaica. So that's kind of the conspiracy theory going on in the on the internet right now. So like you said, there's a lot of stuff going on in America and in the world, bro. We just like
Yeah, it's
bombarded
just
with all this shit.
Yeah.
All this shit.
and let's not forget now, we still waiting on the damn Epstein files.
But
So
motherfuckers
what?
dressing up, going to ask for candy and getting drunk all night.
Yeah. So what happened? What happened? What's going on with all this shit that we was just talking about a week ago? That we've been waiting
Oh, they
on
trying to get so
since the
far away from that
two years.
Epstein shit. Boy, they getting away from that.
And
Yeah.
then you know what I think gonna end up happening, bro. I feel like they pushing that Epstein file underneath the rug, bro, and they're gonna try to change the age of consent. So that
Yeah,
way,
that's been talked
so
about a
that way,
lot right there.
none of these people can
And
be
I even
charged.
heard they already didn't change the labor laws where you can work younger now.
Man, this
They
I
trying to
mean,
put the kids to work, have us all as debt slaves, and mindless
it's
zombies.
ridiculous, bro.
Um, Man, it's another show I wanted to talk about, and that's more a cultural thing though. But the whole female empowerment thing got twisted for the black woman, and now it's going a whole different direction. So that's another thing going on.
We don't need
We'll talk about
cause
that.
y'all don't want me to get to talking about shit like that with just us on here. So we're gonna need a female on here so that we can have some
I
type of
just I just think Clay Thompson need a kick in his ass though. I'm sorry. I don't like his ass. Bro. I didn't like him before. I didn't like Clay
fucking
before, just
goofy.
to be honest. But now I really don't like his ass.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. This world going to shit.
Mississippi, pray for Mississippi, man.
And,
Home state, man. Pray for Mississippi for real, because it's a lot going on.
and I'm in the market for a pet monkey if anybody want to catch one. I'm willing to pay for it. Stop for your house on these dumb motherfuckers out there trying to catch that monkey for real. It's just crazy, bro. Mississippi on fire. Who you telling to chill? Rod, I ain't doing that.
What we doing, Natasha? I said you don't need no damn monkey. Hell no, you don't.
Sure don't.
Stupid ass dude.
I be out having them motherfucker attacking people. Stealing in there.
Yeah. Tate Reeves, get it right, man. Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves. I think he's still the governor.
Boy, these folks don't get no fuck about Mississippi or they motherfucking the people living in it. The last to know, the last to show, and the last to get. At the bottom of everything. But don't try to forget, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so y'all can be notified every time we go live. Game changes.
Peace.
We're going. Y'all got anything y'all want to say?